Well, I think if anybody had any questions, if our kids were excited to play and to be back at Great Southern Bank Arena, I think we answered that pretty early on. I mean, we came out, set the tone. Our kids have been fired up all week to play. Just outstanding performance. I mean, 27 assists, 14 threes. I mean, just it was great across the board. I think 6 in double figures. But our defense set the tone, and we were just rolling from there.
Lacey, I was sitting next to Dan Lucy, and I think he said it best that you were playing that game like you were never going to play basketball again. Just the way you came out early in that game. Just what was it about getting an opportunity to be out there?
Yeah, I think a couple of fans came out to me and were like, wow, like tonight you guys just looked like a great team, and then you had a lot of energy, and that's what this arena does, you know. It lights another fire in you, playing in front of these fans, these people, and on this court. It's just a different type of energy, and that's why we have the record on this court that we do.
Lacey, for you guys to come out and just get so hot so fast, I mean, did you guys think you could jump on them that quickly, or was it just y'all played the way you're supposed to and things clicked?
We have an emphasis on setting the tone early. I think it's important, you know, each quarter and even just starting a game, you set the tone. And we did that defensively, and that translated for us offensively. You know, you get confidence from your defense, and you come down on offense, and it feels a little better.
And Paige, I mean, now you guys get to have another game here at home. So on Sunday it's confirmed. So how exciting was this win, but also how exciting is it to know the season continues for one more game at least?
Yeah, I mean, that was fun. It was 107 points, so really can't complain. Can't complain that we're back here again.
Paige, it's a secondary. It's not the tournament you want to be in, but what is it about coming out here and doing that to where you guys were that motivated coming out here, like Coach said?
Yeah, I mean, if we lose, we're done, and we kind of talked about it, you know, the seniors a little bit, and nobody's ready to be done yet, so just do whatever we can. Play hard, play for each other.
Coach, what was just working so well today? I mean, 107 points, hadn't been on against a D1 opponent for a long time here.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, you know, coming back from the tournament, we took 2 days off. I thought we had 2 really good practices. You know, got in and out in an hour. You could tell our kids were excited to play. You know, sometimes at this point in the season, they don't want to practice, but like I could just tell by the way they came out and, you know, the way we practiced, we were going to be ready to play. And I think, yeah, I know our kids were excited to come back and have the opportunity. And then just felt like our key was defense. I mean, we spent most of the time in practice working on our defense, and felt like that would ignite us offensively, and it certainly did. You know, you give us a chance to space the floor and let Lacey get downhill and space with 3-point shooters, and we're going in transition off of stops. I mean, I feel like we've got a number of different kids we can put on the floor. All 5 of them can score, and really our defense just ignited our offense, and it just kind of snowballed from there. At least it went our way this time. The snowball went our way this time.
Coach, can you talk real quick? What happened with Caitlin when she hit the deck and then got taken out?
Yeah, just you know, tough-nosed hustle play. You know, went face first, obviously, and you know, chipped a tooth, and she has a gash in her forehead. So, you know, taking her back to look at her right away. But you know, fortunately, I think we had a dentist here, maybe even her dentist. I don't know if it was her dentist, our dentist. Somebody was here, and so. I mean, by the time we went back at the end of the game, they were already out of there. So she'll be in good hands. You know, she'll hopefully be okay for Sunday. But I don't really have any update other than that. But you could hear a pin drop in the place. That's for sure.
She has an NIL deal for that, right?
She should get a good one now.
Something like that.
She should get a good one now.
But she's got that dentist, right?
Yeah, time to step up, right? She's done her part. I'll do theirs.
Lacey, that bucket, steal, bucket, give you 20 points, give the team 100 points. I mean, we kind of think about your style of play. Does that kind of sort of perfectly encapsulate what you like to do out there?
Yeah, I like to play defense. I like to get steals. Sometimes I might gamble a little too much, but yeah, I think getting steals, like, and getting stops just fires me up. So, and I know it fires the girls up. And I honestly had no idea it was even the 100th point until I looked up when I was getting subbed out. But, you know, it's just a moment. I think everybody likes to see a little defensive grit.
Yeah, now people go in. Coach, for you, I'm sure you guys haven't watched any tape or looked ahead much, but just for the weekend, Big Ten team coming in, and kind of what are the expectations for you guys the next couple of days?
Yeah, I mean, expectations don't really change. You know, great opportunity for us to play at home. I haven't looked at Minnesota. I hadn't looked at Toledo. You know, that's one of the assistants' jobs is we kind of split scouts. But we'll dive. You know, I'll dive into it tonight, and we'll meet tomorrow at noon, and probably more of a mental practice tomorrow. You know, get them fresh and ready to go. The nice thing is that we have 2 days to prepare, which typically you're looking at 36 hours in between games and a quick turnaround. So. Great opportunity to be at home. One of our goals all year, you probably heard me say it, is just to be undefeated at home. You've got another really good team coming in here, and can't be more excited for our kids to have another opportunity to play here. I know it was spring break this week, but what a tremendous, support from our community, especially in a week of spring break when you have a lot of people gone. So, I'm hoping that Sunday we can pack it in here and have we've had great atmospheres, great community support, especially recently, but let's make it the best one of the season and, continue to support our young women. And, they're worth the price of admission. I think we've been a really fun team to watch all year, and appreciate everybody coming out and continuing to support us. But looking forward to playing at home. There's no question about it.
Coach, do you think that Minnesota will look at the way that you guys have defended the second half? You guys plan on working on breaking the pressure and working through that, since they seem to find some effectiveness with that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think I don't really know what their style is because I haven't really gotten into it. But you can look at games all year and try to pick things apart. I think we certainly got a little sloppy at the end. I think we just kind of had to refocus, and I don't think it's the way that they play. If they want to change their style to try to do that to us, then that's, but we'll be fine either way. We've seen that style all year. You can go back to Murray early in the year, you can go to Florida State. I mean, you can go to a lot of different teams that we've played, and I think, the entire season will prepare us for, tonight, the styles of play, and then also, again, on Sunday, even though I don't really know kind of I haven't seen them play all year. So we'll be ready either way. I know I wouldn't want to press Lacey Stokes.
Lacey, when did the pain go away from losing that semifinal game to being able to refocus and being able to come out and do what you guys did tonight?
I think as a senior, in your last year, any extra game on your schedule is a blessing, and you're going to be grateful for it. So, we obviously didn't get where we wanted to be, but when we got the news of the tournament, our whole team was like, we're in it for the right reasons. We're in it to win it. We're not, it's not the same tournament. No, it's another game on your schedule, and you go in with the same mentality you would if you were in the other tournament.